ain't been doing right. I've been doing wrong. Champagne in my glass and I'm so gone. I done seen it.
Okay. Cold coffee tastes like hot ass, but whatever. Alright, so what is optimal and or effective programming? In my mind, optimal and or effective programming is probably defined by something that is adaptable to the lifter, his or her life and or situation. Because like life, training is never going to be linear. It's never going to be on this upward path where everything is always going like you want it to. In some spots it may be, but it's never going to always be that way. So in order to account for that and to allow this lifter, him or her, to be able to remain consistent, because again, the biggest thing that I think a lot of people lack when it comes to lifting, be it bodybuilding, powerlifting, anything, the biggest thing that a lot of people lack is consistency. So in order for them to be more consistent, or to, in order to get a little bit closer to their goals, because again, truth be told, with the most ineffective training program out there, or the most unoptimal, for lack of a better set of words, training program out there, as long as the lifter or the athlete performing that training program were to be as consistent as they possibly can, they'll probably see a lot better results than someone who was kind of program hopping or jumping from one thing to another. Like, they'd probably be pretty consistent by doing the shit like seated deadlifts. Don't do seated deadlifts. There's no such thing as a seated deadlift, I don't think. But yeah, optimal training, or a good training program, I should say, should be defined by something that's adaptable to the lifter, adaptable to his or her life, because there should never come a point where you have to adjust your life to go to the gym. It should be the other way around, because again, the things in life are more important than the gym. Family, friends, loved ones, all of that shit. That's way more important than going to the gym and lifting some fucking weights. Not that that isn't important, it's just there are other things that should probably take precedent in life over working out. But yeah, so in closing, an optimal or a really good training program, in my opinion, should be adaptable to the lifestyle and or to the lifter. It should very much take into account that whole principle of specificity, if for no other reason than the fact that everybody in life has different goals. Not everybody wants to look the same. One person may just want to be stronger. One person may want to be leaner. One person may not want to be either. One person may just like to be right where they are. They just don't want to get any bigger or any whatever. It should be adaptable to the lifter. Yeah. So